mad at everybody today. I'm mad at my daughter for having a half a day. I'm mad at my wife for turning off the air. I'm mad at my corporate job for scheduling meetings at the time that I'm supposed to be live streaming. So what am I supposed to do? Not live stream? No, not happening. You can forget it. I was already frustrated. I was on a meeting this morning. I said, what the piss is going on with our designs? The business said that they wanted this to be moved over there. I said, when did the business, about to make me cuss. I said, the Rolex is right here, big dog. I said, when did the business become responsible for the look and feel and the UX UI of what's happening over here in this? Stay out of our way. I was spazzing out. I was spazzing out on the business today. I said, bro, y'all frustrating me, man. They said, all right, it's okay. What do you want? What do you need? I was about to say, I need another bonus. I got a bonus coming in October. I got equity and bonus coming in October, November, and March. I said, well, at least I'm a hold on. I got to hold on because it's too much money that y'all paying me. I'm frustrated, but y'all give me too much money. Shout out to Love C. For some reason, my computer is messed up and it's not letting me, let me see if I can pull this out. Overlays. Where's my, gosh, what is happening? I can't show my comments. I can't show my super chats right now. What's up with my super chat? Get the. My super chats is broke. I mean, my comment thing on the software messing up. What's happening today? Shout out to C. I'm going to read the super chats. I appreciate y'all for the super chats. Struggle streaming is real adorkable. C says, hey, Anton, when you say buy stock in companies you already buy, what do you recommend if their stock is low performing? Example, Bath and Body Works. So here's the key. That's a really good question, C. And this is what I want you guys to start asking me. These are the type of questions that I want. So the concept of, hey, if you feel good enough to shop there, then I want you guys to split the amount that you would usually spend on the purchase and spend half of the money, right, on whatever it is that you're going to buy, and then spend the rest of the money on the actual buying into the company. What it's supposed to do is it's supposed to get your wheels turning and start incentivizing you to invest in yourself and spend more of your resources on assets and doing things that actually work in your best interest. Now, what I found, pay attention to what I'm saying here, guys. What I found is that once people start to get interested, it's just like sports, right? You can't go to a sporting event or go to a basketball game, sit front row, and then not get curious about the different players that's on the floor. You can't go to an event and then not get curious as to who's there or start to interact. So what it's supposed to do is put you in this mindset to where you start to feel incentivized to start to research and understand the things that you invested in instead of just buying it. So the first step is to get you into this mentality of, hey, I should be more of an investor instead of just being a consumer, right? The second step is to get you curious and start to say, okay, listen, I'm going to spend half of the money on actually investing, except I'm going to start doing research and then I'm going to start allocating my resources towards the companies that I truly understand. Inside of the Patreon, I got the video that the 8 things that I look for when I'm looking to invest in a company. But the mindset is you're supposed to start to get curious about what it is that you're investing in, right? So instead of just being a consumer, then you become an investor. But then when you become an investor, you become an informed investor, right? So now you're supposed to transition away from just buying stock in the company to buying stock in companies that you truly love, because you are now a shareholder in those companies, which would also inform you as to whether or not you should still shop at the companies that you were shopping at before you became an informed investor. Because I don't buy products just in general. I also need to understand who I'm buying it from, why I'm buying it, and then my wheels naturally get turning as far as what it is that I'm investing my money in, both as a consumer and an investor, right? So I don't want you to just blindly buy into the companies that you purchase some products for. I want you to start becoming more informed and getting interested in the things that you're starting to invest your money in. So that is a phenomenal question. Thank you, C. Onyx, Grand Rising, fellow millionaires, shout out to you. I cannot put it on the screen. I do not know. I'm struggle streaming today. But shout out to everybody that continue to support the platform. My girl Onyx, I love you, baby girl. I appreciate you. Onyx Monopoly is in the building. If y'all have not already, make sure that y'all hitting up Onyx and reaching out to her. She is a phenomenal person to have as a part of your network. And she is absolutely phenomenal. And again, shout out to Beautiful Disaster, because this is not financial advice. I am just giving you insight and understanding based off of what it is that I do. All right. Peter Investor said, Anton, you were spot on how Rivian's CEO body languages, the way he sits in a chair, hand gestures, color of the clothes, red or blue, wearing wedding rings, conveying subliminal message. Oh, I know. And see, the thing about it is that money is its own language. Networking is its own language. How you communicate is 90% body language, 10% of what actually comes out of your mouth. 90% body language, 10% of what actually comes out of your mouth. Wayne World said, are you invested in Porsche and Mercedes, Anton? No, I'm invested in Rivian, and I've recently divested from Tesla, and I decided to invest in Ford and Rivian. And then I got a little bit of stock in Lucid. I covered that yesterday. But again, the idea, guys, is that you start to spend the majority of your money on assets and things that continue to appreciate, but you need to be an informed investor instead of just throwing money blindly into the stock market, right? Informed investor instead of throwing money blindly into the stock market. Now, Wayne's World, one thing that you want to pay attention to, and this is what informed investors understand, is that Porsche is not its own entity, even though Volkswagen is trying to spin off Porsche to become its own entity in order to continue to raise money for the company. So Porsche is one of the most profitable cars on the market. There is no car that is getting better margins than Porsche. All right? No car is getting better margins than Porsche, which is one of the reasons why they're trying to take it publicly as its own separate entity from the Volkswagen family of cars, right? Which is one of the reasons why the Porsche Taycan and the Audi that's electric is both made on the same platform. Okay. And another thing before we get into this whole migrant busing thing, guys, I see Noble Xavier in the chat and he's saying, hey, pay off your debt first. Pay off your consumer debt first, okay? I did a video the other day where I was saying it's important for you to invest in yourself. Investing in yourself is just as much making informed decisions as to where it is that you're going to allocate your resources as it is making sure that you're paying off your consumer debt. And then more importantly, also investing in you making more money. You making more money is not just multiple streams of income. Okay? You making more money is also you investing in your education, not getting a basket weaving degree, and possibly being able to generate more revenue on your regular job, which would then allow you to be able to plow more money into your businesses. All right? So we just going to make sure that we cover all bases. I want to give y'all all insight, and I want to make sure that you guys understand what it is that we're saying when I'm telling you to invest in yourself. Don't carry around debt. It's okay to have debt, but not consumer debt. And you still have to be informed as to what it is that you're spending debt on. A lot of people will say stuff like, well, they're not giving out enough small business loans. We don't even know if you're profitable as a company. It's an easy way for you to be able to get more financing from a business perspective, but we don't truly understand how money works. And so just because you get more money does not make you a more informed investor, okay? Brian B says you can also invest in companies that contribute to car companies like NVIDIA builds for some of the displays in the cars. Correct. They build for some of the displays. They also manufacture chips. I personally like ASML, which I love as a company because ASML is actually the company, and they're investing significantly in America. ASML is specifically the company that is building the machines that's building the semiconductor chips that they use in the plant. It's the only company in the world And again, this is not financial advice. This is just me having conversations with you guys. It's the only company in the world that manufactures these machines in which they can then build these semiconductor chips, which we are going to need more and more of in the future. So I love ASML also. But that's just a little caveat for y'all. I'm not breaking down ASML. We got a completely different conversation that we want to have today.